this, in some ways, the Marines' brilliantly executed invasion of Marja, this town in the middle of Helmand Province, was the easy part. The hard part now is governing this province, a province, as you suggest, that has become addicted to opium in many, many ways. That is the principal crop that is being grown here. The Taliban lend the farmers the money. They are indebted to the Taliban. They have to grow the opium. Now the Marines, in their success, are in a sense a victim of their success, because now the population is, they have these opium fields, and we are tolerating it. We are tolerating the cultivation of the opium because we know that if we were to destroy it now, the population would turn against the Marines, and it would be a real security risk. Let me introduce Lieutenant Colonel Brian Christmas. He's the commanding officer.
You really can't make this up.
It gets better.
Really a wonderful group of Marines here. I know that you care deeply about this contradiction, the fact that here you have one of the best fighting forces in the world ever mounted, and in a sense you're watching as this opium is being grown. I know it grinds at your gut. How do you deal with it? What are you doing about it?
Well, frankly, this is a part of their culture. So while it might grind in my gut, it's what they do. We provide them security. We're providing them.
He was given very strict orders that morning.
Alternatives
Yeah.
are different crops to grow. They're getting the seed and the fertilizer.
They're getting different crops. Grow tomatoes, guys.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you can grow apples.
My favorite statistic about that era is that I'm going to get the number wrong, but opium is only grown in so many places, right? And
Right.
it used to be in the Vietnam region in Southeast Asia, the Golden Triangle. Then it changed to the Golden Crescent, which is Afghanistan. And when that era happened, it was something like 70%, 80% of the world's opium supply was coming from Afghanistan. And if you just do a little math and think it through, you realize that we have this gigantic opioid market of legal opioids, of the Sackler family and all these pharma companies. And you realize that it's physically impossible for them not to be in on this scheme, because where are they growing their opium? They're not growing it here. They're not growing it in like Africa. So it, like, by definition, when you just think through what's going on here, you realize that some of those opium fields are illegal heroin, and some of those opium fields are big pharma.
It coincides with the opioid crisis
Direct
in America.
one-to-one, dude.
The pharmaceutical grade prescribed opioid crisis in America, as it goes up. And then you see at one point in time, Afghanistan was responsible for 94% of the world's opium.
Bingo. There's the stat.
While we are occupying.